Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there. Another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball. And that's what he's doing really, really well. And he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got Evans.
Yeah, I got that safety made you give a superstar thing to for winning that one game for 5 games or whatever. I can't even use it yet until he's an overall 80.
With touchdown number 7
I didn't know
that. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. First down, Rivers. And Diggs has it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
You watching the stream?
And forget about the one to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
All right, someone that you got to play next, or...
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. It's caught. Mitchell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Damn.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Rivers on 1st down.
Oh, I'm right there.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
79!
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They went backwards 5 yards.
I got to play that Patriots guy again.
Down to bring up
like
fourth.
next week.
Oh, he missed it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He finds an opening past the 40. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald
the Bucs,
Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
And I need Kyler Murray to get that fucking shit so I have one faster behind line.
A good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Dude, I don't got no line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty
He doesn't run full speed until I pass the line of scrimmage. I got like
a lot of teams
bum D tackles
we know that, right?
on my team.
Have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go
That shit doesn't happen in real life. He doesn't get an extra speed boost getting across the line of scrimmage.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think
that man's fast right off the
rip. I don't
rip.
think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
Some
offense.
superstar shit's kind of
Anything,
pointless.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
No, make that character just have that. You know what I mean?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind
Some
the line
players
of
should have
scrimmage.
certain ability
It'll go as a
and
loss
no
of a
other player
yard,
can
and it'll
get.
set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Rivers on the money, complete, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
Patrick Mahomes and fucking goddamn Cam Newton shouldn't be compatible. Like, they're the same nigga.
Hey, Delta!
Yeah, Cam Newton should be the only fucking... Maybe Josh Allen should have, like, freight train. Josh Allen be stiff-arming fucking, like, deeply to the ground.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
6-6, pull it high.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th.
How,
He's going to
bro?
float this one.
Hate that
And he'll get into the
shit.
end
Let me tell you,
zone.
niggas go back deep. This
Touchdown,
nigga still
Minnesota.
fucking getting burned.
Stephon Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home
just
run
broken
last
in this
drive.
game. It
One
just
play
works.
on the
Just like how
ground all the
fucking
way to the house. Now the defense
Zone defense is fucking broken.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
This guy who just yells.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Next 5 minutes.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach
I beat him, the Patriots again, the Bills.
Going on here around the NFL. Rodgers now
Oakland Raiders and Chargers.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Our division, dude, it's like pretty close. I'm 8-3 leading the division. Patriots are right behind me, 8-3. The Bills are 7-4. Dolphins are 6-5.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Evans. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh,
that's a pretty good return
damn.
here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Oh, damn, I got 2 away games, 1 home, away, home. Damn.
We hate away games.
Probably gonna lose that Patriots guy.
Now to start their next drive. In the first half, there really has not
Foxborough.
been plenty of a late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit.
I hate divisional
And
away
this
games.
drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this
Just
game
nothing
or not.
goes your fucking
Now
way.
a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Rivers. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook.
Oh, these niggas missed him.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw here for Rivers. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. A good pickup there at 22. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Rivers now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
Alpha! Hey, ready? 45, check flag 45. Cut.
From the red zone now, Rivers. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dylan Mitchell,
His
his
quarterback.
2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half.
For years now, Madden, not fucking challenge plays. There should be a fucking menu that you go to challenge, and it says what you challenge, and it brings you to like a replay, and you should be able to click on the player. Like some crazy shit like that, you know? Like fucking step your game up, man. They just don't give a shit. They just want to put Madden out. People to fucking buy packs from Ultimate Team. And it's like everyone plays Ultimate Team probably buys the game 3 times over, you know? That's how they make their fucking money.
Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Why is it so fucking hot? Sorry.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
You ain't going nowhere. He's coming. Hey, Rocket. We got double up, double up.
On 2nd down, Cook looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Rivers now from the 50. Open man is stealing. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, come on now, come on. Hey, Charlie. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Wait, 89!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On 3rd down, Rivers. And he finds Cook. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there. Why are you not turning around? And he got it. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, go orange. Switch, orange.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
He's checking.
Again, it's Rivers. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No,
yeah, I hate starting with the fucking ball first.
Doing that back in the good old days.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
What's up? Yep.
Again, it's Jones. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the
my
backs,
shit's
play
like
a little bit of keep away.
bad, bro. Can't even pick my fucking play.
At this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Can't even go in the formation to pick my fucking play.
On 3rd down,
all my plays are gone.
It's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I don't know what to do, Peace. All my plays are gone.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And an alley to run. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I can't see none.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
I can't see anything even like there.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Flush to his right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll go again to Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First down, Tampa Bay. Mike. 18. What's the run? They're running it. Lucas, 26. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions.
Kid's running cover 6 every fucking play.
He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far, and his team leads. So now they can play.
Bro, run something else.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football.
Yeah, bro, you're telling me.
With a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And an alley to run. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
190. 51. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Rivers to throw this time.
Wow.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. Red. 0.
Throwing again. Rivers. The throw complete to Beebe. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the run.
They'll run for it with Henry. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collected, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, touchdown. Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 89 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Hey, 88.
From the 29, Rodgers. And this is caught by Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target.
Dude, my team disappeared on the field. Dude, I'm not even kidding.
Looked like maybe he tried to force it in.
I can't even make this shit up.
Speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making,
everything's going crazy. I'm like, please, I can't.
Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Another throw.
He's just gonna. I just gotta lost him down, bro. Like, fuck that.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Gotta be kidding me.
Some pressure here.
This happens again, bro. I'm quitting. Oh my God, bro. My team disappeared.
On 3rd down, Jones. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th.
I quit. It doesn't like give him.
And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
I missed this nigga, bro. Oh, my God.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
6-man. Check curl.
They'll run it again with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 yards, good enough for a first. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Second and goal from inside the 5. Derrick Henry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.